Well, hello guys, Jen Conrad here, and today I am going to show you guys how to start getting content into your Pinterest profile that's going to start driving customers and clients to you. So yesterday, I posted a blog post that showed you how to clean up your profile. And so by now, you should have your profile cleaned up. You should have a nice photo. You should have a description that tells people what you do, and then you should have boards cleaned up and ready to go, okay? The rule was 10 boards with 20 pins in them. And so you want to remember when using Pinterest, you should be repinning 80% of other people's content and 20% of your content, okay? Now, I'm going to show you a few exceptions to that rule, okay? Now, I run a skincare business, okay? So if I am going to repin things from my skincare business, I want to be very careful because when I repin them, they are going to link back to another consultant. And that's not helpful to me at all, okay? So if I like something like this and I know it's going to go to another consultant, the best way and the only way around it is if you actually use it on your phone, save the graphic, and then repin it connecting to your website, okay? So I'm trying to show you here a good one that would show you someone else's .com. Now, you can do some of these, like I have done some before and afters, and I've repinned and things like that. But again, you want to not do so many that don't link to yours, because then that's not going to do you any good, okay? So for example, let's say I was going to pin Lash Boost, okay? I want people to come and buy Lash Boost from me, okay? So I could repin it from here, but what I could also do is open up my website from my corporate office, find wherever Lash Boost is, and create a pin. Now, sometimes websites are going to actually have a pin here, but a lot of them are not. So if you do not have the toolbar installed for Pinterest, you can just highlight the address. Oh, see, that went to her website. I don't want that. I want it to go to my website. That's really weird. I've never had that happen before. Okay. Oh my goodness. I am like not on it today. Okay, finally. All right, I'm going to go to enhancements, and there is Lash Boost. So if I click on the actual product that I want, so that's going to do that. There's Lash Boost. Okay, so now when I highlight the URL up here, it's going to connect directly to Lash Boost. So I can go into Pinterest, and I'm going to find this plus sign up here on my toolbar, okay? And I'm going to save it from my site. And then I'm going to put in the link, and I'm going to hit next, okay? Now, Lash Boost is going to come up. So I click Lash Boost, and then you want to talk about your pin. A lot of times, to stay compliant with our company, I just copy the description, okay? Totally up to you. So I would copy the description, and then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to use that. And there is some mixed reviews about things about using hashtags, okay? But I think that they bring more activity, okay? So I am going to use them. Now, I have a folder here, a board that is premium skincare, okay? And Radiant Fields premium skincare. So I'm going to save it in there. Now, when someone sees that, they are going to be connected to my.com, okay? So now let's just do another one. So let's say I want to pin this. This is our mineral peptides product, okay? And so I'm going to click on that. And then again, I want to add a description. So I will go back and I will, you have to be careful because it only allows you so many characters. And so I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to go into the premium skincare again. Okay. And there we go. I have just pinned 2 things that now are for me. Now what I want to do is I want to go and think of those other boards that I created. Okay. So I have a board for adoption, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to see if there's anything that might be really good for me to pin about adoption. Okay. And so if something comes up, and then I can pin this under my adoption tab. Okay. And here, this looks good. I'm always looking for recipes. So I'm going to change this to, oh, it looks like I already pinned it, so I don't need to, okay? So just kind of go through, and you can just spend a few minutes. I like to do this when I'm laying on the couch, and I just repin other people's things, okay, that I think that it's going to be helpful for my ideal client. Now, I have 2 different ideal clients. I have the client who is looking for help with their social media, in their online business. And then I have another client who's looking for premium skincare or a side hustle. And so I will want to be pinning for either of those. If I see something that I really love that doesn't appear to fit into one of those categories, then I have my secret boards that only I can see. And it's a way to still stay organized, okay? And so I'll just show you that real quick. Here, if you scroll down, here are my boards, and then you can see that I have some secret ones down here, okay? Some things for content, some things for house editions, and I'm not quite sure why I don't have this one as not be secret, okay? And so there we go. So if you are looking, your ideal client might be a mom, might be someone who likes to read, someone who likes dogs. You might want to have boards that all relate to that, because that's going to bring people into you and attract people to you that fit that profile of client or customer. Okay, so I hope that that was helpful, and you are getting your boards ready. The biggest thing with Pinterest is you have to be consistent, and I will show you an automatic poster here eventually. But it is not to sit down and pin a couple things. Just remember not to get super lost in things. But you want to pin things from your own website. So if you do not have a website that is brand specific, you'll want to pin from your company website. Okay, find before and afters, and then you can connect them to the product. Now, remember that Pinterest is a search engine. It's not a social media tool. And so people use Pinterest in the same way that they use Google, okay? So think about that when you are organizing and creating your profile.